Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. Yes, from Lagos, Nigeria. Reporting live from Lagos, Nigeria. Good afternoon. I don't know what time it is where you are joining from, but this is 12 noon in Lagos, Nigeria. How is your Saturday going? And how has the week been? Welcome to Witty Chat Live, a live chat with trusted people in real estate. So, from every conversation you are going to be hearing on today's show, on this live session, they're all going to be real estate centered. My name is Dorcas Adejoro, and I'm going to be your host today. We have a guest that will be joining us very shortly, and trust me when I say he is loaded. He's loaded with a lot, and he has industry experience when it comes to real estate and everything that has to do with real estate investment. So you should please stay with me. So this show is proudly sponsored, of course, proudly sponsored by Wittyville Properties. Wittyville Property is a trusted real estate brand in Nigeria. I'm sure you are wondering, why do these people like using the word trust a lot? That is because we know that the real estate sector is one that rides on trust. Trustworthiness is a very important quality or character trait for any entity or any brand that wants to flourish in this sector, which is why we are your trusted real estate brand. So you don't need to think twice to know or to understand what exactly it is we do as an organization. We are your go-to company for the best land properties in Lagos. Talk about Ekpe. A lot of things, fantastic things happening in Ekpe right now. The Lagos State government, they are trying to put a lot of things in place, a lot of development and innovation that's going on in Ekpe. So we are your best plug. When you say plug, yes, correct plug, original plug. But your trusted brand when it comes to anything on land properties. So you want to buy land in Lagos, you're looking for something affordable, something that is flexible. Wittyville Properties is your go-to brand. It's your go-to company. So when you just want to, it might not be time for you to buy now, right? Though there's no wrong or right time, but it might not be time for you to buy now. Maybe okay, you're still trying to pull funds together. It's fine. It's okay. We can work with you according to your speed. So just give us a call today on 081 3888 3406. I'll say that again, 081 3888 3406. And you know that whatever kind of land property you're looking for to get in, it's either you want to use it for a commercial purpose, you want to use it to build houses, that is residential offers, you want to get something to farm on. Of course, we are very big on agriculture at Wittyville. Just hit us up, send us a DM, and we will be right at your, I wanted to say doorstep, but yes, at the comfort of your phone. You can just pick up your phone and call us on 08138883406. Once again, my name is Dorcas Adejoro, and I'm going to be your host today. I have an amazing person waiting to come on your screen. He's already back end. I mean, I'm saying it again, he's loaded, right? So he's going to be sharing his experience on his journey, real estate journey with you. So please get ready to learn. Get ready to learn. It's going to be a lot of insightful um insightful things for you to feast on. I mean, it's Saturday, so you should also always factor learning into your schedule for the weekend. I mean, before Monday comes, and then you have to start moving about in Lagos, you know now, as it is hot. So please don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel. Subscribe, turn on your notifications to know whenever we're going live, just like we are going today. And the last time I was here, The last time I was here with Christian, architect. I need to respect. I respect him a lot. Christian Chikeme, and it was a mind blowing session because it took us even beyond land properties. It took us to development and everything you should look out for. So in case you want to, it's not even in case you have to catch a replay. And 2 weeks before that, we also had Olamide Oladero on the show, and she was sharing insights on how she sold her very first plot of land in just 24 hours. I mean, you can catch up with all of that on our blog, EORE blog, eoblog.com. And okay, don't let me let all the juicy parts of this thing out of the bag before I bring up our guest for today. So please sit tight. In case you have any questions, in case you have comments, please feel free to drop them in the comment section because we want this to be as interactive as possible. Don't go back or don't leave this live show without dropping your comment, without dropping a question. If you have a question for us, Wittyville, or you have a question for our guest who I'll be adding to the live now. So please make welcome the amazing, the dynamic Mr.
All right.
Adekunle Adewunmi. Good afternoon. Thank you for joining
Hi,
us. How are you today?
hi, good afternoon. I'm fine. Thank you for having me. Savita, thank you. It's
Yes,
nice being here.
so it's good to see you live on my screen. So tell us what should people look out for during this chat we're having with you today?
All right. I want people to expect um, everything educative. You should be ready to learn and to unlearn
Mm,
and then relearn because there
amazing.
might be some bias that you have in your mind. And then by the time you start talking about some things, you may
Mm,
have to relearn them. You may have to unlearn them and then you learn and relearn. So I want everybody to just be ready to enjoy this moment with us as we dive deep into this
amazing.
interview session.
Yes, that is very important. So please be open minded. Just like I would always say, be open minded and be ready to learn, just like our guest has said. So we're just going to dive right into it so that we don't keep you here for long. In case you're just joining us, this is Wittychat Live, a chat with trusted people in real estate. And with me today is Mr. Adekunle Adewunmi. I'm going to be calling you Adekunle, right? I hope
Yeah,
you don't mind.
that's fine. I love that.
Okay. So, please introduce yourself to everyone watching. Tell us about your background in real estate and wealth building.
All
How
right.
long
My
has
name is
it
Ade.
been? Mm. Please
I
go
go
on.
on. All right. My
Yes.
name is Adekunle Adewunmi, fondly called Adekunle Realty. I've been
Mm.
in real estate since 2019. Um, yes, it's 2019. I've been in real estate since 2019. So that's roughly about 4 years,
Roughly
right?
4 years. Yes.
Yes, in real estate, and it has been a journey. It has been a
Mm.
journey of learning, learning, relearning, trying to become better at every point in time. Um, Looking forward to doing things in a new way, in more
Mm.
creative ways, and all of that. In the middle of that, discovering what you can do, doing it better, trying to teach your client and prospects how to look out for properties and especially the one that can help them to make more money and then give them comfort. It has been a beautiful journey, so to speak.
Amazing. I love the last part. So why real estate? What made you venture? What made you venture into real estate? What inspired you to pursue a career? Because I believe this is a
Career.
career path. Yes. So what made
Mhm.
you pursue real estate?
So there are two basic things that shaped my reason for joining real estate, right? So the first one was because of my parents. We're staying in Alagbado, and my parents left a rent of roughly 8 months in that place, and we packed into our where my parents stays now at the Bells in Ogun State, and that was
Okay.
because the landlord's wife was frustrating them, was giving them a lot of problem, and they had to leave that amount of rent in that place. Now, the big
Wow.
part of this part of my parents is that we packed into that particular area in 2004, if I'm not mistaken, August 2004, right? And I saw how that place developed from us being a neighbor to monkeys and snakes with no house in the front, in the back, at the right or at the left. To seeing that place going from a land that my daddy bought for 35,000 naira to a place that you have to beg to buy a plot for 5.5 million naira, 6 million naira right now.
Wow.
So if someone can buy half plot of land for 35,000 naira around 2004, and then you have to beg and beg to be able to buy a plot of land for 5 million naira, 6
Wow.
million naira right now, then that means there is something that is in that area, that is in land, that is in real estate, that one has to take advantage of and milk dry because it's not stopping. And this is
Sure.
not even Lagos. This is Ota in Ogun State. This is Ogun State. And if that can happen in this place, look at what can happen in Lagos, in Abuja, in some other very, very developed parts of the country. And the second part of why I joined real estate was, I think this, it was divine, like an instruction. I was serving. I just got an award from the President Olusegun Obasanjo that time in Abeokuta. I was serving in Lokoja, and I got an award from him as one of the youth that was spearheading not allowing Nigerians to travel through irregular migration because a lot of youths were dying on the Mediterranean Sea, in Sabah, in Agadez, and all of that. So I was awarded, and I was coming back to Lokoja, entered into Lokoja, and I don't know, my face just went to that place where someone was talking about real estate on the road, and I started researching about it. And that was after my service. I started, digging deep about it, and that was how I started after some training.
Wow. That is incredible. First, you joined because of the experience, the first-hand experience you witnessed your parents went through, and the
Exactly.
second, based on this kind of instruction. So, my next question for you is, I want you to share a should I ask you how it has been? Yes, I think it's a two-in-one question. I'll ask you how the journey has been since you ventured into real estate in 2019. And please share with us a key moment from your real estate journey and how you made your most successful sale or investment.
All right. So the journey has been long, and it has been beautiful, full of ups and downs. Because for every businessman in Nigeria, you know that it is not a smooth journey. It's not a cakewalk, right?
Yeah.
You have your down moments, you have your up moments, you have your happy moments, you have your sad moments, you have moments where you need encouragement from friends, you need
Yes.
encouragement from even people that you have even trained.
Mm.
There will be a particular point in time that you think that people I train in this business are even doing better than me. What is
Better
happening?
than
What is
you.
the
Yeah.
problem? And all of that. So, there are some moments like that. That is how business is generally in Nigeria. Even the best successful businesses in Nigeria, they have their downtimes that they think that, okay, the turnover that we have in this year is nothing compared to what we had in the previous years, right? So it is like that as well in business. And for one of my top moments in business came about 3 years ago when we were
Okay.
selling a particular property in Ekpe, you understand? And that property was selling for 1 million naira at that particular time, where property was already selling in Ekpe for 2 million, 2.5 million naira. And I saw people are coming to get this property because within a month, the property went from 1 million naira to 4 million naira because the
Wow.
property changed title from just registered survey to having a certificate of occupancy. People were rushing that property in their numbers. I was particularly happy because I had a lot of females that keyed into that property. So it was allowing me to know that females are no longer sitting on the backstage when it comes to investment, when it comes to
Yes.
money matters. It is not only about men buying properties. Females are also at the forefront. In fact, 90% of my clients are females.
Woo.
So yeah, I think you can clap to that because I think you can clap to that because it is very beautiful and they are making us proud. 90% of my clients are females, and they are doing very, very well, like extremely well. And these are people that are not even married,
Wow.
and
Uh-uh.
they are doing very well, investing, buying properties, and I think they are learning more about money, learning more about investment. And these people, by the time they get married and by the time they get old, I'm sure they'll be able to even pass this heritage to their children that this is what you should do with your money.
Mm.
So I was very happy because a lot of females keyed into it. One of the people that bought to that property, we saved together when I was in Lokoja. And she was saying that this Lagos rent that I'm collecting, that I'm paying, I must also collect. Because I can't be paying this amount of money in Aja and I'll not collect this kind of money too in real estate. And the way she did it was that she paid the money on installment basis, instrumentally, right?
Someone.
And this is where some people make mistake. They'll be like, I don't want to pay the money instrumentally. I want to pay at once. I want
At
to do this, I want
once.
to do that at once. And before you know it, the property has gone. It is no more in market. The one you see in market will even be more expensive than the one you have missed. Because imagine that the property went within 1 month of when they bought that property, the price went from 1 million naira to 4 million naira. That's how many return on, like about 300% return on investment on one property. And that was a
Wow.
very key moment for me in real estate because it made me so happy because people saw the vision and they keyed into it. It was a very defining moment for me in real estate, especially because females were trooping in their numbers to buy that property.
Uh-uh. So should we call you should we call you the next female center? I don't even know how to put it now.
Males
But
bought,
that's
yes,
actually
males bought, but females also, keyed into the property and it made a lot of sense. Like I said,
that
about
is
90%
that
of my
is
clients are females.
that is very, very inspiring. So thank you everyone that has joined us so far. This is still Witty Chat Live, a chat and conversation with trusted people in real estate. And with me on the show today is Mr. Adekunle Adewunmi, who has been sharing from his wealth of experience. Yes, like I said earlier, this is sponsored by Wittyville Properties, your one-stop shop, your go-to company for anything landed properties. So my next question for you, Mr. Adewunmi, is I want you to please describe a major challenge. When did you have more like a not a limitation, but something around your path, around real estate, something that served as a challenge, and how did you overcome it? Then what lessons did that particular experience, what lessons did it teach you? Was it
Hmm.
any issue? Maybe you had an issue with a troublesome, in quotes, right? A troublesome client or something that went wrong, a delay. How were you able to overcome that, and what lessons did it teach you?
There are quite a lot of challenges in this business, but there was one that really shook me because at that particular point in time, I was also battling with my health, and that was last year. So one of these properties that I told you about that went from 1 million naira to 4 million naira. There was a particular young guy that I met as a core member. I was very happy that a core member could look into getting a property. It was at that particular point in time. I think it trades Bitcoin or crypto. That was what it does. And then he was particularly interested in Ekpe property. He already missed out on one that I was trying to tell him to buy in Abeokuta. He missed out on it. Another one in Ekpe, he missed out. So the next one, when he saw this, and as the price was changing, he said he had to get this. So he came to me. I was in Ota. I was in my parents' place. He came to me with his elder brother. We discussed about the property. I told them everything about the property price, the ancillary fees, which we also called developmental fee, and the documentation, how it is different from the property and all of that. And we also went for inspection with his mom. Like everybody was carried along. Of course, it was a coming back, so he's young. So everybody was carried along. I think most persons in his family were carried along in the sale. So we went there. They saw the property. He paid a deposit, and then we started from there. So he was paying on installment basis as well. Was paying on installment basis, and at the particular point in time, we did allocation for first batch, second batch, third batch. He had not finished paying for the property at that particular point in time. So by the time he finished paying and it was time for allocation for it, I think it was fifth batch or sixth batch. The property was a lot of hectares, a lot. It was very big. So by the time it was time for him to go for allocation, I was not available on that day. So I told him like 2 weeks ahead that this was a very tight day for me, but I was going to send you a colleague of mine that is also very, very good, in this business. So I connected them, and then they went for the allocation. His mom stays also in Ota, so he stays in Lagos. His mom and his elder brothers, I think two of his elder brothers also went with them, and they didn't leave Ota on time before our boss in the company left. So I had to start talking to them on how they'll be able to get to where the land is, and I was also very, very busy where I was. So let me fast forward. So he got to the property, and it was time for allocation. He has gotten his survey, waiting for his deed of assignment, and he went to where the property is for where it has been allocated for him by the surveyor, and he said that place was not good. I does not like the place, and I was called. Okay, and I said okay, I was going to no no, I'm going to do that. You just have to talk to the surveyor to change where his
Yeah.
portion is to another place. Unfortunately, the surveyor was not on ground on that day. He had already allocated, apportioned
That's
everybody's land, and then a corner piece has been done. Everybody's name has been written, on that particular place. So the surveyor was not on ground on that particular day. So I had to call my colleague there, help me give the phone to one of the representatives of the company. Let me speak to them so that I can be able to know what we can do. Before his parents got there, I think he has called his parents, and hell was let loose. It was like
wow.
I swindled them. I was giving them a property that is not good. I told them this is where they will get, they go to another place. This is that. There was a lot of shouting and ranting, and it
Wow.
became a noise in that place. And I was not on ground. If I was on ground, I probably have been able to manage the situation very well. So I was just getting calls from left, right, center, and all of that. It was very disheartening for me because if I had been available, at least I would have been able to manage the situation. So it became a lot of noise. His parents and his elder brothers got there, about three or four of them, make shouting on the companies and all of that. I understand 1 million naira is not easy, but then I think there's a particular middle ground where we have to understand ourselves. And I've told you that you'll be reallocated. You have not been
Yeah.
swindled. This was the same estate I brought you to. I've allocated more than 5 or 6 people on this same property, and there was no issue. You understand? So the boy was calm, but his other brothers were not calm. They were not calm. I had to start calling his mom, talk to them, tell them to calm down. We are going to reallocate this and that. And the thing about real estate is that we don't allocate one person after the other. We take people in batch. Because, for example, the company's office is in Chevron and properties is in Ekpe. You can't expect us to be taking one. You can't expect us to be taking one by one
One after
to
the
Ekpe.
other. Yeah.
The cost is too much. Everybody knows how much fuel is right now. We can't be taking everybody one by one to be getting the allocation. So it has to be in batch. So they were waiting for their reallocation again after 3 months, 4 months. It didn't come through, and the call was so much. And that apart that I was battling with my health so much. And the client does not want to accept that for you that you are not feeling fine.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
was battling with my health that I was not even showing up online again concerning my real estate business and all. I was not showing online. Coupled with that, I was writing exams in school. Because I went back to school after my HND. I was writing exam in school. I was doing this, doing that, reading for exam, battling with my health, battling with clients. At the end of the day, we went in December. He has been reallocated. So by this month, I have to take him there to his new allocated place because it's a good place and all of that. But you know, it was a very bit challenging time for me because I was battling with it at that particular point in time, and because a lot of his family members were carried along, and the calls were becoming too much of that. But thank God, we settled it,
So what did that
and we are good.
experience teach you?
The experience taught me that if I had known, I would have probably shifted that my busy schedule out of it and try to attend that allocation. It was not easy. I usually like to attend my client allocation unless I was because there was one that I was writing my examination. There was no way I could attend. You know, so it taught me to at least always show up for allocation at every point in time, and I think that's it. And always try to know how to manage
Amazing.
your client because a particular client is always different from another client.
Mm-hmm.
The way somebody will take something is different from the way another person is
Mm.
going to take it. So we
Yeah.
should always know how to learn to deal with different clients. And for all our clients to please let us be able to know how to bring emotional balance to things. It's not easy. In as much as we are giving you the best and we are not failing you, try to always assist us as
Yes.
well.
Yes. Because trust is like an exchange, right?
Yeah, a
If you
very big
trust me
currency.
enough to buy from me, you should be able to trust me enough to deliver on the promise that was made. Thank you
Exactly.
so much for sharing that experience. So my next
You're welcome.
question is, do you have tips, or do you have, I'll call them tips. Do you have tips for someone that is just starting real estate investment? In case there's anyone watching now or someone that will come across this, how important is investments in real estate? This buy land. Why? Why must they buy the land? Why must I invest my money? Why must I put my money in real estate?
All right. So I'll first say that let me go back to what I told you about my parents' experience. I bought the land for
Mm,
35,000 naira, and then right now, if
mm,
you don't have 5 to 6 million naira, you can't get a plot of land in that particular community, and in that place is not
mm.
even Lagos State, right? And Lagos State has been voted, I think, last week as the 19th best city in the whole world. 19th best city.
Wow.
So why should you invest in real estate? Real estate is like the old money that has continually stayed till now.
Mm,
It has been there. Bible says, sorry for people that are not Christians. It said it is the same yesterday, today, and forevermore. Real estate is the same yesterday.
mm.
The reality is still the same today. The reality will be
Mm-hmm.
the same forever. You understand?
Odds.
It will
Mm,
keep being a bank for you to make money, to mine
mm,
money, to dispense money. It's a source of transgenerational wealth. A wealth that
mm.
can be passed from you to your generation, to your unborn children, to your children's children. And Bible says that every good man will leave inheritance for his children's children. Now, you have to start from your own self. If you do not have a parent, you're not opportune to have parents that are very rich, that gave you property, that give you a soft landing, then you should be able to start from your own self.
Do
Start
that.
with one,
Yes.
one plot of land, two plots of land,
Mm,
3 plots of land, 4 plots of land, and then from there you keep going because it is not enough to stay at one. The
mm,
reality of real estate is not for you to buy one property and then you are calm, you think you are okay. No, that's not the reality. That's not the reality. You buy one, you buy more, you buy more, you buy more, and don't don't try to start from the high end properties if you do not have
mm.
enough money. There are properties that are in your kedar, so to say, of your financial income as of now. There are properties in
Mm.
Ibadan that you can get for 700,000 naira, 800,000 naira. There are properties in Ekpe part of Ogun State that can still get for 1 million
Yes.
naira, 950,000
Mm.
naira, minus the ancillary fees, of course. You understand? There are properties in some part of Ogun State that you can still get, for 1 million naira, for 1.2 million naira. If that is what your money can
And,
get it now.
mm,
Just look at the prospects of the environment that you want to invest in, because there are a lot of things that determines the type of place that you should invest your money in. You understand?
can
Look
you
at the
give?
environment.
Can
Look
you
at
share? Okay.
All right.
Can
You
you
have to
share
look at the
that? Yes.
environment where the property you want to buy is. Having your goal in
Mm-hmm.
mind, look at the environment. Is there anything that the government is doing in that particular area? Is there anything that the government is planning to do in that particular area? What is
Mm.
the number of people that troops into that area? Are there markets in that area? You understand? Are there developments? Do you have private organizations coming into that place? Do you have government parastatals coming into that place? Do you have people moving into that place every time? Because where there is where there is going and coming of people, there will always be exchange of money. There will
Mm.
always be exchange of money. So you have to look at those things. You have to look at those things. And don't say anywhere is a bush. Because the bush of yesterday is a city of today. If Beduleki was
Mm.
once a bush, Dangote came to that place and everything blew up.
No.
Ekpe was once a bush. They were begging people to come and buy land in Ekpe for
That's
100,000
true.
naira,
Yes.
200,000 naira. But now,
Mm.
you will
Everybody's
see
moving to
you will
yeah.
see plot of land in Ekpe for 15 million naira, 20 million naira in Ekpe. That
Wow.
does not mean that you can still not get a land of 3, 4, 5 million naira in Ekpe.
Mm.
You understand? So all of these things are very, very important, and you have to, be very mindful of it when trying to invest. Investment is very good. Lands, apartments, short lease. Invest in those places. Invest in premium areas. Invest in growing areas. Invest in middle areas. Invest in different places, and let the money come together for you. Don't just
Mm-mm.
stay in one part. Don't focus your property in you want to buy 1 hectare, 15 plots. You not say you want to buy everything in one place. No, you spread it. You
Mm.
can buy 3 plots in a particular in K2 Ekpe. Go back to you come to you after buying like 3 plots or 1 acre in K2 Ekpe, leave it there. Go to Augustine University area, Igbola Ekpe, buy some properties in that place. Come to Ibejuleki, buy commercial property, buy residential property. Come to Yaba, Bagada, Surulere axis, buy short lease, buy apartments in those areas and make money, get cash flow.
Mm. Wow. So I was not joking when I said Mr. Adewunmi is loaded, right? So he has just been
Abeg,
throwing
abeg.
different hey. Like this particular thing you emphasized on spreading your investment across different locations, not buying
Exactly.
in one place.
Yes,
That
don't buy
is
in one place.
very
Don't buy in one
that
place.
is
Buy
very
in Lagos
useful.
State, buy in neighborhood
Mm,
states. Before we know
mm,
now, property will finish in Ekpe. People start moving to Ijebu Ode. We are already moving to
mm,
Ibadan. People are moving to
mm,
Abeokuta. People are moving to Ota. People are moving to Ilorin. So spread it
mm,
across. Invest in Abuja as well.
mm.
Invest there. Invest. Spread it. Spread it. Spread your investment.
Wow. Wow. That is very powerful. So some of this land you Adekunle was listing and talking about Ibejuleki, Ekpe. So you should visit our land listing platform on reaps.co, REAPSE, reaps.co. There you would find different types of landed properties, from lands you can use for commercial purposes, like you mentioned, residential, and also what you can use to farm. Farmlands are also very available on
Yeah.
reaps.co. And all of these processes have been made easy, like from your house. That's what technology has come to do for us. From your house, you can just
Mm.
check through images, check through, oh, okay, I love the location, I love how accessible it is, or how close it is to, the express. People are always particular about getting properties that are close to, you'll say,
The road.
civilization. Don't go and buy property
Mm.
inside the bush, right? So you can get all of this and more on reaps.co. It is a platform where you can see different landed properties and opportunities for you to take up today. So in case you are watching this at a later time, please visit reapse.co today, like right now. As Mr. Adewumi is taking us through all of this, you can just quickly minimize your screen, go to reaps.co, and you would get all of these offers and more. It is very flexible. It was talking about starting with what you have. You don't have to have the whole bulk of 10 million naira in your account before you say, okay, now I am ready to buy the land. Where is the next land? By that time, properties will be very, might even have, increased. The price might have increased. So please visit rips.co today. My next question for you, Mr. Adewumi, is how do you manage, there are risks that are attached to real estate. Every real estate opportunity has, okay, a side that people might be very scared. Okay, this sector that they're talking about, what if there's eventually no development? Because there's been a lot of news about Ekpe, Ibejuleki, that is okay, refinery, airports, and all of that going to be constructed there. How would you advise someone to manage those risks when it comes to investing in real estate? So I know they will say that it's always good once in a while to take calculated risk. So how would you convince somebody watching this to say that, no, you have to take a shot at this, or else you'll not even know what's involved?
Mm. If something has worked for millions of people, that is a
Mm.
pointer that will also work for you. Like if you work with the wise people, there's no way that you not become wise.
Mm.
If you do the same thing that rich people have been doing and still
Mm-hmm.
does, if you do that same thing, the same equation will work for you. You understand? The only thing that you just have to be careful about is to be sure that the property that you are investing into is legit.
Mm.
And thank God for Lagos State government with their EGIS scheme that was just brought out
Yes.
by Jide Sanwo-Olu, where you can be able to verify the authenticity of a property. You understand?
Before
Just
you buy it.
ensure that you can verify that the property is genuine, and this is where you can bring in your surveyor to come to the land to take their coordinates and then investigate for you. The problem with people is that sometimes they don't want to spend extra money
Mm.
to verify property. And at the end of the day, some of them um, end up they end up wasting their money on buying fake properties.
Mm.
There are some properties in Ekpe, I will tell you, that some of my colleagues wanted to buy. After researching on it, we saw that the property was not legit. We didn't buy, went to another place to develop an estate. And some new people came there and bought that same land and are selling
Wow.
to people.
Wow. Mm.
So just ensure that you are taking the right step. Ensure that you are researching about the property, and be sure that you are purchasing from the right company, from the right realtor, and you can
Mm.
go to bed.
Mm-mm. Wow. It's the conclusion for me. You can
Yes,
go to bed. Just go and sleep.
you can go to bed. Landlords make money in their sleep.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. That's good. So please give us all your investments and go and sleep.
Thank
Make your
you.
investments with us, with Real Properties, and you can be rest assured that we would make everything smooth for you. So my next question is, what are the things you do to develop yourself intellectually, um, personally? I'm sure you know what I mean. What are those things you've done when it comes to personal development? Maybe habits, maybe routines that you have that has really helped your growth. Because honestly, I can see that the oh the how many years now? 4 years. 4 years plus. I can see that it's starting to pay off, if you know
Mm.
what I mean. So yes, I'm
Mm.
sure that you've grown over time. What are some
Uh,
of those things? Give us the arc. Let us into these things. Let us know, what did you do?
as you go, you just have to discover yourself, and when you invest
Mm,
in your head, you become ahead. When you invest in
mm,
your head, you get ahead. You become, apart from being known,
mm,
the clients that you serve, they will be happy with what you are offering them. Because if you do not learn, if you do not invest in your personal development, you soon go into
mm,
extinction. If you think that what you know is enough, my dear, people will come behind you and then they will go ahead of you. So buy books, attend
mm,
trainings, workshops, some paid, some free. Let's ensure that we are attending them. Sometimes some of our colleagues that we know have gone ahead of us, we pay them to take us in mentorship classes. Don't be too big. Somebody that is below you, that is making sales, you know,
or
that is
someone that is
doing
younger
well,
than you. Mm,
younger than you, that is younger than you. That's what I wanted to say. Someone that's younger than you. Don't be proud. What is pride
mm.
in front of you? You are broke and you are proud. Ah, you can't be broke and proud. You can't be broke and
Hey.
proud. What are you doing? What is
Hmm.
working for you? What are you doing
Hmm.
better? What are you doing
Hmm.
differently? Ask questions.
Hmm.
Just like I'm just talking now. My mentorship class, the person that is taking us just sent something right now to my WhatsApp,
Hmm.
and we have to attend that one too as well. Talking about Adoni. You know, these things are very, very important. The community of realtors, you come together, you discuss.
Hmm.
What is it that you are doing better? What is it that you are doing better? About 2 weeks ago, one of our colleagues just opened his real estate company from a realtor.
Hmm.
Went there, went to celebrate with him. Caleb, CLB Global, is doing very well, amazingly well. You know, but don't just sit down and think that things will just come to you on a platter. No, ask questions. I have somebody that I tell, Ayokumi, my friend, she's a realtor. I tell Ayokumi, whenever I say that I'm relaxing, wake me up. This 2024, ensure that I'm not sleeping.
No
So you have
grief
people
for
that are
anybody.
also, yes, you have people that
No
are
grief
also
for
waking you
yourself.
up. You understand? Don't grieve for yourself. When you are relapsing, you have someone that is giving you a wake up call. Now, no, there are people that you have motivated in the past that are looking at you, as a mentor. You can't give up. You can't slow down. You have to keep evolving, keep evolving, keep evolving, looking at trends and also swerving towards that direction and not living your own what's that English now? You're not living your own original self, even though they are trends. You're not living your own original self, your uniqueness. That is what. That's the word. You're not living your own uniqueness. Even with the trends and everything that is going around, and you are gravitating towards them, your uniqueness should still be there. Your originality should still be there. That's it.
It's the way you can be calm and just be saying all these things for me.
What would I say?
Honestly.
My get my
Honestly.
my my anchor is calm, so my interviewer is calm. I have to be calm. I also have
Amazing.
to be
Thank you
calm
so
as
much.
well.
Thank you so much for sharing that. So,
Thank
to
you.
buttress that point, there's a blog site we have at Wittyville called eorblog.com, eoreblog.com. On that blog, you'd you'd be able to actually catch up on the two previous chat sessions that I've held this year already. You have access to reading, free articles, inspirational pieces, and you also get to catch up on everything that is trending, markets, insights in real estate, and when it comes to investments, financial investments generally. So please, you should visit eorblog.com because you need to develop yourself. You need to inject yourself with all of these things Adekunle has just spoken about. So what motivates you? Adekunle, what motivates you?
Hmm. What motivates me?
Mm-hmm.
One of the things that motivates me is to see that my clients are making money. They are living their best life. You understand? And that is our own little way of also giving back and giving value to the society. When
You
people
just
are getting
answered
it
my
right,
next question.
people are getting it right when it comes to investment, when people are not putting their money in the wrong schemes, when people are not buying the wrong properties, when people are getting knowledgeable about where and what to do, where to put their money and what to do with their money. It makes me happy. Another motivating factor is money. I also want to be rich because I can't
Yes,
be
so
spending properties and I'm a pauper.
yes,
You
so
understand? I,
yes,
I
so.
have to I have to look like what I'm telling you to do. And that also spurs me to also continue investing as well, telling you to do what I am doing. I have
Doing.
one of my bosses is going to 35 and he's saying that he wants to own 35 properties before he becomes 35 years old. And for every places that he's telling you to buy, he's also purchasing property there. This is one of that is some of the things that motivates me. As much as I also want you to put your money here, risk your money here, I also want to do the same. I don't want you to become rich and I'm not a rich man. No.
All
At the
of
end of
us
the
will be
day, the
rich
properties I'm
together.
telling you to buy, yes, at the end of the day, the properties I'm telling you to buy, you are the one benefiting from it, not me. Because when you buy a property of 5 million naira in the next 20 years, the property is selling for 100 million naira. I'm sure you will not even call me to come and say, Adekunle, I just sold this property for 100 million naira. Come and take 1 million naira. It's only few of you that can do that. Only few. So I'm giving you value. And I want you to become rich and better. Myself also, I want to become rich. I also want to become rich. And one of the things I want to start preaching about also right now in real estate is that for people that are buying properties, you also have to start insuring your houses. I know you can't insure land, but you can insure your building. You also have to
Mm.
start putting insurance policies on your houses, you
Mm.
know, on your buildings, every electrical things in the house, your televisions, even to your phones. You know, you can insure phones. I don't know if you know. You can insure the phone in your house. You can insure the laptop in your house. You can insure the money that is in your house. You can insure your jewelries in your house. So you also, I also want to start talking about insuring the contents in your house and also the building
Mm.
this year starting forward because it is also very important. You have to secure your wealth. Your house, your wealth. You also have to insure it. The premium you are going to pay is nothing compared to what you will get back. God forbid if anything happens to anything in
Something
your property.
happens. Mm. Amazing. Wow.
That's
That's an eye-opening area, right? For I'm sure people watching too can also attest to that. So in case you're joining us for the first time today, welcome. This is Witty Chat Live. I'm Dorcas and this is Adekunle, our guest today. Thank you for joining. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and drop your comments. So my second to the last question for you, Adekunle, is this. What is the future? What can you say is the future of real estate? Like right now, this is 2024. What can you say is the future of real estate? And I know there are a lot of AI this, AI that. How can you say that, okay, give 20 years from now, we can already see these particular things happening? So just let us into what you think the future of real estate
yeah, one
is.
of the things that will happen in real estate is that as much as possible, physical physical inspection might reduce, and we'll have more of virtual inspection, virtual reality, AR, VR. We have more of that in real estate. And also in the next 20 years, I was talking with someone, I was saying that in the next 20 years, the son of nobody may not be able to live in Lagos State again
Mm,
because properties in Lagos State would have gone so high that if you don't increase your earning power and if you are a son of nobody, I'm sorry, you may not be able to live in Lagos State because the earning power will increase for people that are investing now. Their earning power is going to increase a lot. I was in Opik Isheri, where Channels TV is located after Bega, and hearing that a plot of land is now selling for 90 million naira in that area. 90, 90
90.
million
Wow.
naira in that area right now. So, future of real estate, it's become more expensive. It's not possible. I bought a land, I think about 3 years ago in Owode, Ogun State for 200,000 naira. Till thy kingdom come, you will never see it for that price again. People that bought land for 1 million naira in Ekpe 2 years ago, till thy kingdom come, it will never sell for that price again. So you expect properties to keep going up and up and up and up, and then new places will become open. We're getting new places becoming open. Ekpe will soon finish selling in the next 2 years. People move out away from Ekpe and new places will start opening. So people need to open their eyes and start looking into the future, start investing now so that they don't lose out as much as possible. Start putting your money, start saving. If you are not earning enough, start saving your money. From saving, you invest your money, put your money in real estate.
Amazing.
There are a lot of real estates that are out there now. If you can't buy property on your own, there are people that can do co-ownership. There are co-ownership
Yeah.
properties. Abode has co-ownership properties. Kodo has co-ownership properties, whereby you can invest your money with at least 50,000 naira. Some are even doing 10,000 naira. You co-own with other people, and at the end of the day, you earn something. By the time you earn something, you'll be able to put it with what you have saved and probably be able to buy a very good property. One of my clients came to me about 3 days ago and he was shouting my comments. Ah, Adekunle, thank you. He bought a co-ownership property last year and needed money. And the property just came through for him this year and he withdrew the money. You know, very beautiful. Very beautiful. So
Amazing. I'm sure
co-ownership
you
in real
you
estate.
get you get a lot of feeling of satisfaction when you get
Yes,
feedbacks
I was
like
very happy.
this.
I will even repost it today because I was very happy when he told me and it's like when you wanted to do something, you are hearing it for the first time, you don't really want to go into it, you are like having a double mind and then you encourage this person, do this thing. I've also done it. Like if I not do it, I'll not tell you to do it. I've also done it. Yeah, you to do it, try it and see what it will bring out for you. Me, I even locked my own ownership for the next 5 years. I don't want to touch it. Let it be there for 5 years, and let me see what it will happen in the next 5 years.
Hmm.
So you
Wow,
understand?
that
So real
is
estate is for
great.
everybody. Everybody. Nobody is left behind. And you don't need to have millions of naira before you can buy property.
Amazing. Thank you so much for sharing that. So just like you
You're
have
welcome.
said, you need to take all the opportunities that are available now. Just ensure
Exactly.
that they are genuine, ensure that they can be trusted. Just like Wittyville, we can be trusted. So yes,
Mm-hmm.
visit rips.co today to get different landed properties and opportunities. So, Adekunle, before I let you go this afternoon, what is your final advice or what is your parting shot to anyone that is watching or anyone that is going to see this that are seeking to build wealth through real estate? What's your final advice for them?
It's good to save in dollars, though. But even the people that created the dollars, they are buying real estate. People in Canada, people in the UK, people in the US, they are investing heavily in real estate. So every opportunity you see, buy real estate. Some people want to sell their property because they need money. I don't encourage that. But some people will be in a very tight corner. They want to sell their property and they will bring down the price very, very low. That is why you need to quickly jump on something like that and quickly buy. They call it a particular name. I don't remember now. I've forgotten. Probably before I finish, I'll remember the name. We call that kind of property. So buy land, buy apartment, do short lets, you know, buy land, put your money there,
By
buy
that.
your name, name of your spouse, name of your children, even if they are
Children.
not yet, your children. A particular guy came to me and he was like, Adekunle, I'm planning to travel out with my babe. I want to buy a property together with ourselves. How should I put the name? And I told him, this is how you put the name. Put the name, Mr. This and Miss This. He said, no, I want her to be my name. Are you sure that you get married? Okay, go ahead. Buy with your babe. Put your names together. You understand? It's very beautiful. That's another love language. Val is coming.
Valentine
Buy
is coming.
property. You understand?
Yes, so yes,
Mr.
so
Adekunle and Miss Radiance Adewunmi, or Mr. Adekunle and Miss Radiance, you put her surname, and then or just buy for her or buy for him. It's not only cake,
it's not only
hotel, swimming
trumpets.
pool,
Yes.
this and that. Create wealth for yourself. The time is now. Oh. The best time, the first best time to buy real estate was 50 years ago. The next best time to buy real estate is
Now.
now. So buy it now. Buy it now and enjoy.
Hmm.
Enjoy.
Wow.
Dollar rose up. People like dollar has gone up. Dollar has gone up. 3 days ago, dollar has come down. Oh. Some people lost money. Put your money in real estate. It's there. Gidigba. And it will keep going up. Loke, raise am. Just dey raise am go up. You understand? So that's real estate for you. Always going up. Always going
Wow.
up. Thank you.
That is very amazing. Thank you so much for taking out your time to share on your journey, your experiences, and also to give insights into what real estate and wealth building is about. Thank you so much. I don't want to take
Thank you very much.
any more of your time, so I'll let you go now. Thank you so much, Mr. Adewumi, for joining us.
Thank you very much.
See
Thank you
you
so much.
at the back
I am
end.
your best
Yes.
realtor, the best in Lagos, the best in Nigeria, the best in the whole world.
Yes, so yes. Thank you so
Thank
much for
you.
your
Thank
time.
you. Thank you, Tabitha. Thanks. God bless you.
Yes. Bye.
Bye.
All right. So that was Mr. Adekunle Adewunmi. I'm sure you agree with me that that was a phenomenal time of chatting with him. So, just as he said, you have to invest. The next best time to invest in real estate is now. Right now, as you're watching this video, pick up your phone and visit reapse.co, reapse.co, to get all of your landed properties. There are a lot of land listed there, pictures, images. You can just from there book or request to go for inspection. You can also call us on 081 3888 3406. I'll say that again, 081 3888 3406. And be sure that we would attend to you and you get your allocation once payment has been made, and we can walk you through all of the offers that are available. You can also visit our blog. Visit our blog at eoreblog.com, eoblog.com. It has a lot of stuff loaded there for you. You get free access to inspirational pieces, to local market trends, to even a map that you can use to navigate your way. There are a lot of things on earblog.com that you should actually benefit from, and we've given you this for free, so why not just utilize it, right? Because in real estate today, you have to invest in self-development, so you have to be up to date, you have to know what's happening. Visit earblog.com. Follow us on our social media platforms and handles on Facebook, Instagram, and also LinkedIn at wittyvilleproperties.com. We are your trusted go-to company for real estate and landed properties. Hit us up, call us again on 081 3888 3406. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and turn on the notifications posts. Like, share with someone that knows someone who might be needing this. I remain Dorcas Adejoro, your host, and I'll see you during this next week. I want to say during this week, but today's Saturday. See you soon. Bye for now.